and welcome to today's Planet Zoo stream. Welcome. Today I am joined by the lovely Berni, no relation to the Berni in Planet Zoo.
Sadly.
Was he named after you?
No, but everyone came out of the meeting room and was saying Berni, and I was like,
yeah, that's me. But welcome everyone. It's lovely to see you all in the chat. We have so many people watching today. Hello. Today we will be doing another one of our famous Workshop Wonderlands. But today it is a little bit different because we will be showing off, it's not a themed one per se. I primarily looked for blueprints that, one, didn't fit a theme, but two, weren't buildings or habitats. So they're like assorted things that you get around the park, but you don't primarily like think about in your head. But yes, let's say hello to a few people in the chat. We have Kitty, Catty, Lime. We've got Dino Games. We've got 8-Bit Josh, Baby Wipes. Hello. We've got Thomas Walls, Rainbow Crazy. We've got Fern. Hello, Fern.
Hey.
We've got Gemma the Savage, Wolfhead. We've got Mega Nico, Forumtastic, Elizabeth. Welcome. We have Gamesick. Hello. Wow. We've got I think it's Meline. Oh, I was going to say Melanie, but I think it's Meline. We have King of the Pride Lands. Welcome. Stan the Keyboard Man. Nice to see you. Lorenzo. Welcome. We've got Ferret Grammar. Nice to see you. I hope you are still enjoying Planet Zoo. We've got Zoofluencer. Hello. We've got Crumby Crumble. We've got so many people. Lily Diane. Welcome. It's so lovely to see you all. I hope you're doing well. I love doing these streams. I love seeing all these. Oh, we've got Henry Bell as well. We've got so many devs coming. Have you been talking about?
I'm just like, yo, everyone, tune in.
We've got so many people coming in from the dev side as well. But yes, so we will be doing a Workshop Wonderland. I think I have around 20 blueprints to show, which is more than usual, but it's because they are smaller blueprints. So, oh, hang on. I asked Bo where you got those animal ears, but she didn't answer. Stop hoarding those fabulous ears. Do you want to know? Because we were at Gamescom and we were wearing these ears, and we had people come up to the booth and they were like, where did you get those ears? They're so nice. Yeah. And we had people like come up to us constantly, and in the end I was like, they're just from Amazon. Like, you can get them yourself. Like we didn't get them handmade or anything. They're just from Amazon. But they are. I do like them. They are very cool. Thanks for saying that. Poison Blade, you're my #1 supporter. Got Toggle Space, welcome. Oh, Ferret Grandma says, haven't been playing much this week. I have a new grandchild. Congratulations.
Oh, yay.
Oh my goodness, congratulations. We've got Zooanna. We have so many people with zoo names. I love it. I love the theming. We've got Lord Puriel as well. Okay, right. Let's do it. Let's head into the first one.
Let's scoot around.
The first one is this one. Okay. So the main reason that I wanted to do this this theme for the Workshop Wonderland was because I've been seeing so many of these mosaics on the Steam Workshop, and I love them. I think if you don't have them in your park, you have to have at least one because they are really cool. So this is the Hippo Mosaic by H Won't, not Want. It's won't. Crumbly Crumble says, I have that in my zoo. See?
Oh.
See, I think that's really cool.
They're so cool.
But what do you think? What do you know what they're made out of?
I'm assuming the primitives, I think.
They're very small.
Yeah.
And very intricate.
I'm assuming primitives. I think they're primitives.
I was wondering if they were like letters, like the top of like the A or something. Because I didn't want to highlight it, but I don't think if we were to raise it, I don't think it's like thick or anything. I think it is like this thin. So I think you're right. I think it is the primitives.
I'm assuming it's primitive, but they're so cool. I've been seeing so many of these on like Reddit and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just insane. They're just like no way in like the world would I be able to do anything like this.
Baby Wipes says, remove the long grass. We can do, but we can also just highlight it. So if we just, and then we can raise it.
Ooh.
There we go. So this is what it looks like.
Incredible.
Very majestic. Crumbly Crumble says, upside down. Should we rotate around?
Is it upside down?
I don't think it was upside down.
That's a hippo with his ears.
That's what I thought.
Like, and then his eyeballs. Is he upside down?
That can't be right.
That's the water.
Sith Water Dancer says, that's so lovely, the skills. I agree. Okay, so I assume you haven't met Berni before. I don't think you've been on any of our live streams.
No, I haven't actually.
So Berni is an artist, and you know we love to ask artists a lot of questions about, I don't know, anything to do with the art in Planet Zoo, because we love the art. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Please.
Oh, Crumbly Crumble says, I think it's buttons. Do you think, Dino Game says they are made from the small parts. I assume they were also made from the small parts.
These small parts we have.
Oh, they're saying it's a button upside down. A button? What are you talking about?
Is there a button?
The mosaic floor is really nice to look at, says Lorenzo. It's buttons upside down, so there must be buttons flipped over. Did you work on this game?
Maybe not. I've got. What's a button?
No, Lord Purio says Hippo is one of the nature's tankiest boys. They are huge.
Have you seen them eat a watermelon?
Like, whoop!
Yeah.
Yeah. Intense.
Yeah.
Quite scary, actually. They are quite aggressive. They are quite aggressive animals. Yeah, we did a fact the other day, the Zoopedia fact on our socials, that was saying like they use a yawn as like a display of aggression.
I should use that. Wow.
Yeah, I was quite amazed to read that. But we can move on to the next one.
Yes.
So if we just keep going, yeah, you've got it. So this is the
Wow.
Waterfalls by Bliss Bomb.
Faster.
Bliss Bombs has been making some very, very cool
These are insane.
blueprints. So I definitely think they're worth checking out on the Steam Workshop.
Whoa.
Oh, they're saying the mosaic is made from switches. So buttons, this makes sense now, because I thought you meant like buttons on clothes.
Oh, okay, yep.
And I was like, I don't really get when we put that in.
Yeah. Wow.
But now it makes sense.
This is amazing. Wow, is it double-sided?
Yeah, so it's got the back as well. So
my
I was really trying today, okay, with my placement of blueprints, because I get told off all the time for not placing the blueprints correctly. So I was really like, when I was building the park yesterday, and I was like lowering everything as close to the ground as possible. So if you see any today, just ignore them, please. I'll be embarrassed. Michael says, that looks awesome. Wolfhead says, epic.
Cool.
Let me have a read. Photograph says, wow. Kitty Catty Line says, I have a question for Bernie. Will there be more fonts coming? I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, if here's a piece of feedback, post it on the forums.
Yes.
If you'd like to see more fonts, why not post it on the forums in a suggestions area, and then we can pass it on to the devs.
That is the place to go for any suggestions. People do tend to look at that quite a lot.
Yeah.
And just chuck it in like a notepad and be like, oh, maybe we'll kind of look at this in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we as the CM team do pass on a lot of the feedback that we see in the forums. It is like the #1 place for suggestions.
Yes.
But the devs do read it too, of course, so, you know. Kendra says, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Rainbow says, I love using stuff like this in flamingo habitats.
That would be amazing.
We do have another bunch of mosaics to show today, and one of them is the flamingo, so I'm very excited.
Flamingos are the best animals.
They are very cool. They are very cool. But also, I remember when I was at San Diego Zoo, when we went for the promo of Planet Zoo, and there was one flamingo that had an illness, like a disease, and it was like shaking so much, and like, oh my goodness, I was so sad for it. I didn't know that happened to flamingos.
What, like thrashing? Or
No, it was just like, so it was stood on one leg and it was just shaking like so much. And then the zookeeper was like, oh, I guess this one is one of our flamingos, but they have a disease. I'd never known that they can get, well, obviously I knew that animals can get diseases, but I didn't know that this would happen to like a flamingo where it would affect their motor skills.
That's really sad.
I was quite interested. Is Bernie the right way to spell it? So they're asking how to spell.
Without the second E, I have no idea why.
But Bernie is a nickname, right?
Yeah. So my full name's Bernadine.
So there we go. I think that will help them in their progression to getting your nickname correct. Captain Kerfuffle, welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
Game 6 says, what is Bernie's favourite animal?
Well,
In the game only.
Yeah, actually.
Game 6 says maybe one that's not in the game. No.
Wait.
No. Don't try and fool us, Game 6.
You can't trick me. Actually, it is a flamingo.
Oh, is it really?
Hardcore, yeah.
I do like them.
They're pink.
They are pink.
Ah.
But it's interesting why they are pink. Because of what they eat, right? But then the question is, what is it that affects them going pink? Is it algae? Is it shrimps?
I thought it was the little shrimps.
Let's see if it's the chat, because I do know this. We've been quizzed on this a bunch of times on the stream. So, all right, let's move on to the next one.
Yes.
The next one is the Cherry Blossoms Climb Structure by Brick Planet. So it's a little, like a little climbing
That's amazing.
platform for animals. Wow. Game 6 says, still a great choice.
Thanks.
Dino Game says, normally they are grey. Yes, it's quite interesting, but it is depending on their food. I love the cherry blossoms.
They're so cool. Shout out Foliage Team.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do some incredible plants and trees and everything.
Oh, absolutely. The cherry blossoms were, when I saw the cherry blossoms for the first time, they were my new favourite thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
They're so cute.
They're so pink.
Pink.
I love it. Tony Singh says, it is a mixture of both. I assume that is the shrimps and the algae.
Wow.
Shout out cherry blossoms, says Gemma the Savage.
Oh, is that Gemma, the Gemma on the foliage team, Gemma?
Is that Gemma on the foliage team?
Ooh. Is this like, I can imagine like a cute little...
Yeah, like a little chimpanzee.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, Gemma says, yes, it is. Look, we have so many devs today. Welcome. Think of the red pandas climbing all over that, says Ant.
Adorable, yes.
Tiny Game says, Chanté's favourite plant. It is indeed the cherry blossoms.
Aww.
Yeah, they are really cool.
They're so cute. And they've got the plants matching colour coordination.
Yes.
These cute little
Yes,
flowers.
very good.
Very nice.
So during development, oh look, see, Fern says, what was Bernie's favourite asset to make? I was about to ask you, what were you working on during development?
So I kind of skipped around a lot.
Oh, you were like, I'm here, but now I'm gone.
Yeah, wow. So I kind of did like a bit of everything almost. I worked a lot on the enrichment items.
Oh yeah.
So I made the sprinkler. That's great fun. Sprinkler was super fun. Also, if you zoom into the sprinkler, you can see a little rainbow in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, little fact for you all.
Were you very proud of that? Were you like...
Cute. But other than that, I also, the avatar hats, guys.
Oh, really?
Some of these.
Very interesting choice.
Here. Yeah. Yeah. And the bongo was the most recent one that I loved working on. That was super fun.
Yeah.
They're really cool. But,
interesting. We can move on to the next one.
Yes. Oh.
This one is the animal mosaics by Mumble Munchies. But yeah, what was your favourite? What's your favourite asset?
Favorite? I think I'm gonna go for the sprinkler.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
It's not big and grand, but
If you enjoyed working on it,
it moves around. Cute little flower.
it animates.
Yeah.
Ica says 10 out of 10 sprinkler.
Yep, there you go. See? Thanks,
Kendra
Ica.
says, when did Bernie start working on Planet Zoo?
January last year.
Oh, yes, very. You were like near the end
Yeah.
of development then. You were
Yeah.
like, right, I'm coming on, guys.
I was like, bam, that's a credit. Thanks, everyone.
I'm off now. See ya. Michael says, I like this one. Poison Blaze says, Red Panda Mosaic, King of
That
Pride Lands
is
is
so
gorgeous.
cute. Yes.
I really like the tiger. I love those
Yeah.
green eyes. Lorenzo says they look almost like 8-bit images. I think it's really cool
Yes.
though. It's like a weird aesthetic that
Ooh.
probably you wouldn't get all over the rest of your park. I imagine this would be like one wall that you've placed somewhere.
I think it's a challenge to make a whole park like this. Someone needs to do it. Please.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
Elizabeth says, cute. Fight or Flight Gamer says, those are so cool. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big fan of the mosaics.
They are really awesome.
I do
love
think
them.
it was like something that I don't think any of us anticipated people making.
Not at all. I like as soon as I started seeing them, I was like, whoa. How?
Why didn't we do that? I get that feeling all the time when I see people. I mean this for like when I build on streams.
Yeah.
When I see somebody make something that I think is really cool, I'm like, oh, but why did I think of that? What was I doing?
Honestly, the community are just
Wolfhead
insane.
says there needs to be a wolf one.
Ooh,
That'd be a good addition.
who made it?
Mumble Munchies. We could tell them.
Yeah, send them a message. Be like, hey.
These are all available to download from the Steam Workshop. Captain Kerfuffle says, it's like I'm staring at a video game character select screen.
Yeah.
Kitty Catty Lion says, Bernie, do you work in graphic design or are you a concept artist?
So I'm actually a 3D environment artist. So I
Oh.
make 3D assets for the game.
But how did you get into it? Should we move on to the next one while you're
Go for
talking?
it. So how did I get into it? I did a uni degree,
Mm-hmm.
and then got a job. I've worked in like other. This is cool. I've worked in other places before Frontier, but this is my first like big studio.
Oh, very spicy. Same for
grown-up
me.
studio.
Same for
Yeah?
me. My first. Well, actually, it's my first only studio.
Oh,
So yeah.
fresh one.
This is the Pixels Centerpiece by Pixel West 89.
Cute. Yes. I love
Alexis says, hey Chanté and Bernie, I'm a bit late, sorry. Alexis, where have you been?
it. Hello.
I'm a big fan of this. What are your thoughts on this one?
I love this. This is a nice mix of everything. that exists.
I do love all the different animals that they've placed on here.
Yeah, I love tiny elephant.
It's cute. It's so small.
So tiny. And then the peacock's just like looking at him, giving him the side eye.
A small glare.
Ooh.
Michael says, I love it too. Lorenzo says, a real trophy.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Rainbow Crazy says, looking at gallery stuff just makes me feel like an inadequate builder. No!
Aww.
I'll tell you what, Pixel West has been playing Planet since the start of Planet Coaster. If you went onto Pixel West's YouTube channel, you would be quite blown away. But also, it's the fact that Pixel West has had over 3 years of experience as well. So, you know, it is a testament of how much effort and time they've put into the game, I do think. I definitely wouldn't feel confident enough to build something like this, but also I haven't been playing almost every evening for over 3 years. So
I mean, I wish I had. Then I could make this.
Pim says, I love it. Paulsley is back. Internet dropped again. I got it back. Yay. Hello. Welcome. Forumtastic says, this is a really cool compilation of statues, and I love the metal arch used to enclose it.
Ooh. Yeah. Really cool.
I'm a fan of this.
I love this. It's so cute.
Layla Fox says, OMG, this is so beautiful.
The little red pandas up in here. Ooh, having a munch.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Oh,
the next one, you're going this way. This one is the small Tiki Bar by. Okay, this is a tough name. Okay, it's like Psy _ leaped _ den _ DJ. So what I would do is I would search Tiki Bar on Steam Workshop instead of the username. Ica asks, Berni, if you could be any animal in the game, which one would it be? You can't say flamingo, you've already said it.
Okay, I would be the giant African land snail.
Interesting choice.
They're cute.
I used to own giant African land snails.
You didn't?
I did. My family used to own 4. And then they were like, they'd sit on our hands and they'd be very like, it'd feel very strange. It would be like not a nice sensation. And, but they were like just sort of chilling. They weren't doing anything. I've got like no fears of snails, but I really don't like slugs.
Oh.
So I'd like have them in my hand and everything. And then I have a lot of pets at home with my family. So we'd have our cats and they'd be like really interested in the snails, but they wouldn't want to attack them or anything. They would just like stare at them for ages.
Oh my god.
And they breed insanely.
Do they?
They are mad. They are too much. They go into hibernation for like 10 months of the year. I mean, we do live in the UK, so obviously it's not very warm here. And
what does a hibernating snail look like?
they're just in their shells and they just chill. Like they don't come out for like 10 months of the year. If we were just to leave them, we're talking 10 months. And then they come out and they eat loads of cucumber. And then they breed loads, and then they just go back to sleep for another 10. See, African land snails are evasive in some countries. I think you mean, what's the word? Invasive, yeah. I think you mean like they're quite dangerous to have in the, that you can't release them.
Oh.
They're quite dangerous to our wildlife outside.
No way.
They
that
eat
makes
like...
them a bit fun.
Yeah, makes them a little bit spicy.
Ooh.
Gemma the Savage says, what's your fave asset, Berni?
We've had that one, sprinkler.
See? Gemma, did you ask that last time? I don't know what my favourite asset is.
Of all time in this whole game.
I don't know.
Oh,
I do love seeing the... I do love seeing everything that's themed around the animals. Yeah. Like seeing the statues and seeing the like centerpieces, the posters, stuff like that. I do love all that stuff. Yeah, Gemma says, oops. Ferret Grandma says, I have 2 of those snails in my new franchise zoo. I blinked and there were 10 more. I know, they're insane.
So realistic, this game.
Kitty Catty Lion says, oh my God, I had the snails, looked away, and they had bred tons. See, it's insanely realistic.
Oh.
This game is so realistic.
Realistic.
But, yeah, this one's really cool.
I love this.
I like all the fruit, and I like the bottles.
I love that. It's so cool. Oh, the dangly things?
I love them.
I can just imagine me just chilling here, having a pineapple.
Hello, Shifty, welcome.
Hello.
Layla says, what is your favourite animal? Mine is the red panda. So you asked this one, you answered this one earlier.
Yes.
Let me answer. I think mine is, I'm a big fan of cats, like a big cat lady. So I'd go for any of the cats, really. Falls Fox says, my friend had 2 snails, now she has 50. Blimey! All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the Simple Modern Arch by Godzilla. So I think stuff like this, although it looks quite simple, think of the time you would reduce if you just downloaded this from Steam Workshop and then placed it instead of making it every time.
Nice path going through here. Maybe like a little marriage ceremony. Why not? Get your animals married.
I think it's very cool.
It's really cool. I love the shadows on this. I think it looks really cool.
I know, it's brilliant.
Yeah, genius.
Rainbow Crazy says, I love the nature and foliage in the game. My poor flamingos live with too many plants because they need to have more all the time. Ooh. We're big fans of the foliage.
Yeah, I think everyone is because there's just so much.
There is a lot. There is a lot. I'd be interested to find out what the most popular piece of foliage is.
Ooh, there's got to be a thing out there somewhere.
No, I'm sure the team can track it because we know what the most popular one of coaster is. I can't remember the name of it, but we do know what it is because we've spoken about it a bunch of times. I mean, Tropical Rock number 7 is the most famous like nature piece.
Tropical Rock number 7.
But I would be interested to see what
that sounds like a great rock.
What the stats are for Planet Zoo. Wolfhead says, I have a kitty named Coco. Aww. And he is almost 1 year old. Cute! I have 4 cats at home.
4?
But in my house and with my family, so not mine. Oh. I had one called Astra, and then when I moved him back to my family's house. So I've got 4.
Cute. Cats are the best. I have 1 cat.
What's their name?
It's a boy.
Go on.
Called Hugo.
I love fancy names. I love fancy names.
We were originally, so we adopted him from previous owners. And we were like, oh, we're going to call him Tofu. We're set on the name Tofu.
Yeah.
It's going to be adorable. And then we found out his owners called him Hugo.
And you were like, wow, that is prime.
Wow.
That's what we're after.
You've blown my mind. So yeah, Hugo now and forever.
I love human names for animals.
Everything.
There was a time when we were going to adopt a dog and my mum was set on calling it Logan. But then we never got a dog, but she was like, if we get a dog, its name is going to be Logan.
I used to know someone with a dog called Logan in the small world.
What? See, now if I told my mum that, she'd be like, that's it, no more Logan. We need unique names. Wolfhead says, Hugo.
Yeah. See? Hugo, say hi to Hugo, everyone.
Fern from the team, one of the senior artists, says, Ferns are great.
Wow.
But all right, let's move on to the next one. Right, here we go. This is the wolf sculpture by, I think it's pronounced Manushka.
Manushka? Isn't that a food?
But it's like babushka.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's a food. I don't know what it is.
Manushka.
Manushka.
Elizabeth
says,
name.
I used to have a dog called Chloe. I love these names.
Human names for animals is the best.
Who thinks of this stuff?
Humans, I guess.
Yeah, but like, when do you look at an animal and you're like, ah, yes, that one will be called Leonardo. Like, who does that?
I don't know, but I guess it's also humans. Like, you have a baby and you go, this baby looks like a Jeff.
That's the thing, like, they do, but I can't imagine. No, like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Look,
Jeff.
Look at this.
Oh.
What did you say?
Oh, it's Ica, okay.
Tertiary.
Tertiary. It's a tertiary animal.
Okay, it sounds very interesting. But I think some of the Dutch people or German people in the chat will know exactly what that is. Whereas
100%.
I do not know how to pronounce it and I don't want to insult you.
Yeah.
Layla Fox says, the shadow of that wolf is so relaxing.
Ooh, relaxing. Yeah. I'll take
It's
that.
very, what's the word for this sort of
satisfying?
No, for this sort of art. I can't remember.
Geometric.
Yes, it's very geometric. It's very cool. I'm a big fan of geometric stuff, and I don't think I never think to build anything geometric, but I find it so appealing to look at.
I think it's super hard. Like I'm amazed that anyone can do this. Honestly, I put a tree down. I'm like, I'm done.
I don't know if they built one side and then rotated it, or if they built it always doing the 2 sides.
That would be smart if they rotated it, but
it'd be difficult to imagine what it'd look like.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Also, everybody just put these in your zoo, please. They're so cool.
I love them. Okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one is the Driftwood Elephant Statue by Pete.
Ooh.
Pete. It's like Pete, U-H-R. Pete.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's very unique.
Wow. Oh, look at the shadow again, everyone.
Woo! The shadows.
That's really cool. What is that made of? A log?
It's just made out of, it's made out of like driftwood.
Oh my
So just like
gosh.
wooden planks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. Wolfhead says, yeah, I find it appealing too. I assume that's referring to the geometric patterns and shapes. One of the interesting names for animals I had was a cat named Socks. I have an app on my phone, which is like a cat game that Bo told me about. So then I have a garden in the game, and then cats come and visit when I put down certain like toys.
Okay.
And there's one called Socks, and I love it. If there was a cat like that in real life, I would adopt it immediately. Because it's like it's all black fur, and then it has like little white socks. Oh, I love it.
Adorable.
There's one called Apricot, which is like a really light ginger. Oh my goodness.
Apricot is a great name as well.
I know, Apricot is a great name.
I used to have a chicken named Socks and another chicken named Boots.
Why do you have a chicken named Socks? Where did this come from?
They're a breed of chicken that have like fluffy feet.
Oh,
So he looked like he was wearing socks.
interesting.
So Socks and Boots, the fluffy chickens.
Interesting.
Animals are the best.
Foxy Bibble says, I had a dog called Logan. I have dogs currently called Parker, Lilith, Chloe, and Eugene. Also a cat named Bruce.
Okay, Eugene and Bruce are like top tier animal names.
That's
great.
Who thinks of this stuff? Like my cats at home are called Astra, Nova, Skylar, and Diesel. And we used to have one called Nova. No, sorry, we have Nova. Wait. No, we used to have one called Zodiac, but now she's like one of those cats that sort of just comes and goes.
Okay.
Like, she definitely has a second home and like comes to visit us, but also is like, I'm never coming back.
A cat on the town. Just having a life. Also, look at the tail on this. It's just
I love it. They would have found that like one piece.
Yes.
Like, yes.
Perfect.
That's going in there. That's the tail. All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yes, please.
The next one is the Flamingo Mosaic.
Oh my god.
By, it's like K Holland 1990.
There we go.
I love the colours on this one.
That is amazing.
That one is
Look at
great.
it. I like its weird beady eye. That's amazing.
Lord Purio says, mine are Baxter and Storm. Wolfhead says, my friend has a local stray cat. They live in Barbados called, interesting, Whitey, interesting. I think, it's got to be a, it's different. It's interesting to learn what people base the names on. Like, is it the name of the like where you saw the animal? Like, or was it like you a human name, or is it like the like my cat Diesel is called Diesel because he's got like a really brown / black fur all over. Aww. So we saw him, we were like, yeah, that looks like the colour of Diesel. So that's why he's called that. Also, we just really like the name.
I was going to say, your cats are all named after cars.
No, because we've got Nova, we've got Skylar. Nova is like she looks like a phoenix. She used to be called Phoenix, and then because I have younger siblings and they couldn't pronounce the name. So we decided to change it to Nova, but she's very like orange and black and white.
That's amazing.
And we were like, yeah, she's such a very bright cat. So now she's called Nova. And then we have Skylar, who's like grey and white, and she looks like the colour of the sky. So we're like, Skylar.
They're magical names.
Well, I've actually named them all, and I was basing them off astronomy things.
Okay.
Lord Purio says, eventually I'm going to have dogs called Frankenstein and Dracula.
Ooh.
Frank for short, I hope.
Frank and Drac.
I have a dog named Dolly because we found it on the way to Dollywood in Tennessee. See, this is what I mean. So then what are you basing it off?
No way. I want to go to Dollywood. Sorry, just taking
I
it
want to
away.
go to Dollywood.
Wow.
Layla Fox says, I have 6 animals. Okay. I gotta read these.
6.
1 cat named Cordell, 3 horses called Margot, Loki and Nina, and 2 dogs called Storm and Stuffing. Stuffing is top tier.
Yes.
Layla, Stuffing is up there. Stuffing is where it's at. Okay, there's so many names. All right, let's read about this mosaic first.
Yes.
So Lorenzo says, another beautiful mosaic, very appropriate for the squares of the park. See, I think this is like ideal for like a plaza.
100%. You get some nice like shops around there, some like little like planters and stuff.
I don't know if it look Well, it looked just as good on the wall as well. You could
Also,
build like
yes.
a big...
Majestic.
Yes, it would look great.
Yeah.
Formtastic says, oh wow, that's brilliant. Michael says, OMG, so tropical. Ferret Grandma says, I love the mosaics. Rainbow Crazy says, flamingos. So I think this is the last mosaic that we're showing today, but there are like a bunch on the Steam Workshop. I just didn't want to... Obviously, when I was going through them, although I love the mosaics, I was like, I don't want to show too many, so that people are like, is this the mosaic stream? So, but I do think it's very cool.
It's also a nice surprise when you go on and just see hundreds of mosaics and you're like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I do think it's very cool. I didn't know that you were such a fan of flamingos, though. Otherwise, I would have found all sorts of.
Flamingo.
Do you know what? I think for a future Workshop Wonderland, I'm going to ask the dev that comes on what their favorite animal is, and I'm going to theme it around that.
Wow, that's dedication.
I think that might be cool.
That would be amazing. Also, yeah, I would just love to see a billion flamingo things.
All right, let's have a... Lapina, hello, welcome.
Hello.
It's lovely to see you. Oh, hang on. Dino Games. Why do you have 1 million animals? Have they got all these names?
How do you feed them all? Wait, horses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or is that Silver Storm? 6. I can't remember. Wow. 6.
Dino Games, you have far too many animals. That's. But I want to see pictures, please. Okay.
Yeah.
Rainbow Crazy says, my granddad has a cat called Token. Who in the right mind names their cat that? Token?
Here is my token cat.
Zekin, welcome. Hello, lovely to see you.
Hello.
Chris says, take it apart. How is it made? Do you feel confident taking it apart? I don't really want to.
No, I feel like
You can do.
2,000, 3,000 things. I mean, do we want to? I can try and edit it. I'll bring up a thing.
So they are made using switches.
Ta-da!
It says Planet Zoo exterior switch.
Exterior switch.
So they're all made with the switches, all these mosaics that we've seen on the ground for sure.
Ta-da! It's a switch. Look at it.
That is cool. Now it makes sense when everyone was saying buttons.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm just very slow.
Dino Game says, no, I need more animals. Ah! What do you mean more? Lapino says, nice mosaic. All right, let's go on to the next one. Chris says,
Yes.
2,000. Well, it's close to 3,000. It was 2,902, right?
Yeah.
Insane.
I can't believe, wow, someone just sat there and did that.
The next one is, I don't know how to pronounce the name of this. I wonder if you all know.
Baobab.
The Baobab. I wasn't sure if it was like Baobab. Baobab. The Baobab Tree Platform by Primal Soul 16.
Oh, it's got a little feeding bit.
Yeah.
Ooh, and ropes. Oh, look at this. Little, like, mushroom.
A little
feeding.
tree house.
Cute. Love this.
Sam says, hi, how are you? Very good. What about you?
Great. Really good.
Sam, how are you? That sounds like a train horn. What? Baobab. Rainbow Crazy says, I'll leave to go get food and I'll end up missing the most epic thing ever now. I don't want to leave. Hey, stick around, you know.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. We're only here for another like 20 minutes or so. So it's not long.
No.
If you're not starving, it should be fine. You should be good. Sam says, I'm good. Good to hear.
Good.
Good to hear.
I love this. This is really cool. I want to just be a little, like, primate.
Sam says, it's my birthday. What?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sam. Elizabeth says, lol, yes, bab. Poison Blade says, little adorable tree mushrooms. Okay,
Yes.
Poison Blade. I must talk to Poison Blade one-to-one right now. Everybody, shh, while I talk to Poison Blade, because I need to ask Poison Blade how they are building those majestic buildings that I'm watching in their Let's Plays, in their speed builds. I'm telling you, they are insane. I have been sharing them around because I think they are crazy, Poison Blade. Poison Blade was doing like a Grecian series I loved. And I was like, wow. But now it's on a hiatus while I've gone on to Planet Zoo instead.
Okay.
Then they're building their like really cool, what was it called? Like Azuru Park? Zoo at the start during the like beta and moving on. Do you remember seeing it?
I think I did, yeah.
See, this is Poison Blade. And now they're doing like, I didn't know how to describe it, but it is phenomenal. So if you don't know Poison Blade, you've got to get to know. Go on YouTube and search Poison Blade because their speed builds are insane. I'm like blown away.
It amazes me what people can do. Because I have no skill in this whatsoever. So please teach me the way of building.
Zooplementor says, Poison Blade is a god. Honestly, people in the chat, if you're looking for some like some Planet Zoo content, there are so many amazing content creators out there. One of them is Zoofluencer as well. But honestly, there are so many. Search for Planet Zoo, and you'll be mind blown by the content some people put out. Which also you see on the Steam Workshop too. Like people who aren't content creators also build phenomenal stuff and post it on the Steam Workshop. So. Poison Blade says, just a little squirrel magic makes the building easy, Chanté. I won't hear it. I don't know how you're doing it, Poison Blade. It's really upsetting me, actually, because I can't work out what you're doing. I'm like watching it and I'm still like, but how are they doing it?
Just a little bit of beef just between you.
I love Poison Blade. I love them. Plastic One says, good evening, folks. Good evening.
Good evening.
All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yes.
The next one is the Firewatch Lookout Tower 1. By Lost Meadow, I think it's pronounced Zura.
I was just about to say this reminds me of Firewatch.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ooh, wait, I'm inside.
Wait, I'm inside. I'm in. Berryphobia says, he is amazing, Poison. Poison Blade, honestly. Shout out to Poison Blade. I can't stand looking at how good they are. Honestly, it drives me crazy. But okay. Right, I love the smoke out the top too. Yes. Nice touch.
Yes, thorough. It almost lived in. I like
it.
I thoroughly enjoy this. But that's a lot of steps.
That is a lot. I don't know if I could do it, the cardio.
No.
I can barely do the steps here. We have to go up like, what, 3 flights to... How many is it? If we go from the ground floor up, it's 3 flights,
3
right?
3.5.
Oh gosh, it's terrible. Every day after lunch, I feel like I'm at the top and I could collapse.
Yeah, I'm the first floor, so I only do like 1 staircase.
Oh no, it's bad. It's like today I had to ask, because when we did our 24-hour live stream,
yes.
Obviously we auctioned a bunch of stuff off, and I asked Iker, who may still be in the chat, if he could look after some stuff that was being signed by the dev team. And then I went all the way up the stairs and I forgot to get them, and you're obviously on the first floor and we're on the 3rd floor. To go all the way back down, I'd just eaten. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm getting food sweats from moving so much. I need to go and sit down. Layla Fox says, that deck chair that's in the top is so cute.
It's
and how
amazing.
did the person that made the structure... Oh, and the person that made the structure is epic. No,
Yes.
I agree.
100%. Look at it. It's majestic. It's
Lily
grand.
Diane says, the stream was amazing, thank you. I hope you're talking about... I just hope you're talking about one of ours, otherwise I don't want to take credit for someone else's stream. I assume you were talking about the 24-hour live stream. But it was a very long stream. It was long.
It was 24 hours.
It felt long, let me tell you. I was like physically shaking at the end, because it's like it got to a point around 5 a.m. and we were watching like Elite VR.
Oh
And
my gosh.
like Bo was on the camera, so then I'm just like sitting on the side waiting to go back on, and I was like physically shaking because I was trying to stay awake.
Oh my god.
But then I wasn't doing anything, and I was like, right, I just have to like stay focused.
Yeah.
I was like this, and I was stressed.
Wow, that's pure dedication.
It was a lot, but it was worth it. We raised like 26k, which is phenomenal.
Amazing.
Big shout out to our community to help us raise that. Lily Diane says, also can't wait till my prize arrives. I believe the purchasing team who saw out all the prizes being sent off are working on that this week. So they should be going by the end of the week. I know they've done about half of them, but we had like 50 prizes to send out. So it took us a while to find all the boxes to put them in because we recycled them. So, right, should we move on to the next one? Yes, recycling is best. Is that a lighthouse? Is Rainbow Crazy? You are correct. This is the lighthouse. Oh no, we have one in the middle. We have to go back.
Ooh, wait,
Oh no, do we? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
I must have written it but not placed it, so maybe we'll place it at the end. This is the lighthouse by Dragon Design Studios.
Ooh, that's official sounding. It rotates.
Oh, try it at night. I didn't actually try it at night. Maybe there's a light that goes around. No. Oh, maybe there is.
Wait, let's test it.
No. Okay. Oh wait, no. We have to do the power. Go to settings. Yeah, go to settings. And then go to settings. And then go to game. I don't know if everything's disabled. Right, just disable everything. Just as you go through, just disable everything.
Everything.
Yeah, just click like everything.
Everything?
Yeah, just do it.
Oh my god.
I just do it because I'm trying to read everything as I'm talking, so I just do everything.
Go. Disable.
Yeah, let's do everything.
Click.
Last one.
Economy settings.
Oh!
Ooh. There we go.
Let's just do everything.
Okay.
I think it's best. I don't know if it has a light at the top.
Okay.
So.
Resume.
Yes!
Yay!
Look at that! Look how cool that is. I didn't even, I placed it and then I completely forgot that Obviously, it's a lighthouse. It's going to have lights.
That's
but I always forget
amazing.
before the stream starts that I need to do the power thing.
Wow.
Yes, that's great.
Atmospherics.
Evil Grin says, I'm sitting on my nice new chair. Love it. Thanks, Frontier. All good. Thank you for all your support.
Wow. Look at that. It's kind of spooky.
It's like it's got that weird foggy feel, but that's how lighthouses are. Like, you know, in like a horror film, and there's like so much fog surrounding it. I'm just like, well, I don't want to go there.
Spooky.
Heather G23 says, beautiful lighting. So well done. Ferret Grandma says, that's really cool. I agree. I love it.
It's really cool.
I love that door.
Yeah. I want this door for my front of my house, please.
2 knockers. That's
Yeah.
fancy.
Just
Let me in, please. Cavity Creep says, what are those pieces? Where are you referring to?
which pieces? There's a lot of pieces. I'm assuming maybe the animated pieces.
Zoofluencer says, now I'm curious what that spinning thing is. Is
What?
that the big water wheel?
Oh my gosh.
It must be.
It is.
Oh, look at that. Who thinks of this stuff, Bernie?
What on earth?
Who thinks of this stuff?
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
Genius. I love the water wheel. I want it in everything.
This is by Dragon Design Studios. It's just called the Lighthouse. So you can, like, with all of these blueprints, you can get them from the Steam Workshop. Cavity Creep says, crazy.
Yeah.
Layla Fox says, oh wow, how is that lighthouse so detailed? And it's so epic how the light actually works. Also, can you go inside? I don't think you can. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there we go.
What? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's
Oh,
power.
it's power. So they must be able to then.
Yeah.
The mechanics must be able to, like, pop in. Hello.
Hello.
Let me fix that. All right. RC Fox says, is Bernie in the game named after you?
I wish. I really wish I was. I don't know.
Are you in the game? Did you do any voices for it?
I did actually.
Did you do the voice of Bernie?
No. No, I'm teen number something.
So am I. I think I'm number 2.
Oh.
Because I thought I was number 3, and then James Stant came in at stream and said I was number 2, and it was like, what? I thought it was number 3.
A lie. Lived a lie.
I've lived a lie. I've been telling everyone, yeah, listen to me, I'm teen girl number 3. I thought it sounded cool because it kind of rhymed, teen girl number 3. And then it was like, no, you're 2.
Heartbroken.
No, you fool, you are number 2. All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Did you have to do a lot of, wow.
Yeah, so I kind of apparently, well, I definitely have a very high-pitched, irritating voice.
I don't think that.
But, so yeah, I kind of do all the kind of terrified,
Oh, really?
petrified teens.
I see. I didn't, but at one point James Stant asked me if I would do like a crying,
Ooh.
and I couldn't do it. Like I just couldn't. I was like, the difficult thing is not making, like, the noises need to be familiar so that you as a player know what that sound means, but it's not a word. It's not like a sound that is common with that noise. So like, you know, crying, you'd be like, wah, and everything, but you can't, like, you're not supposed to make that sound because it's not supposed to be in English, it's supposed to be in Planko.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I was like, I don't know how to cry and not make it a familiar sound. And he was like, he was nailing it. He was doing so well. And I was like, I can't do it.
Honestly.
So anyway, so this is the Small Trailer and Jeep by Merc_Bunny. Multi-Tarantula says, what a teen number thing. So we were talking about how me and Bernie both play teen girl something in the game. So we're both part of the crowd.
Yes.
So then when you're going around and you're listening to all the voices, me and Bernie both play a different character. And I know that I'm teen girl number 2, but you don't know what one you are.
I don't know what
If
number
only
I
James
am.
Stant was here. James Stant would tell us.
Yeah.
James Stant knows it all off the top of his head. It's very scary.
He's a genius. I swear.
Lorenzo says, I also like this creation.
It's really cool. I love this little... What is this made of?
It looks like one of the like African pieces.
Yeah, it does.
Poison Blaze says, Chanté, shame. How did you not know that you were teen girl number 2? Because it's like we do the sound, we do the recording session, and then you leave, and then like you're not, when the game is finished, then you discover who you were. It's like there are people that play the zookeepers, but then they'll be assigned a number, but obviously you're not recognizable.
Yeah.
So you don't know who you are. So it's a bit strange, but
I'm yet to hear myself as well. It's obviously all altered a lot.
Yeah. No, mine was like, go a little bit higher pitch. Go a little bit higher pitch. And I was like, I can't do that, James. I'm sorry.
This is me.
I can't go any higher, I'm afraid. But yeah, it was a bit strange.
It's very strange recording yourself because you kind of hear yourself as well at the same time.
And it's all like weird. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of noises.
Oh.
Yeah.
it's all like sounds of being like, wow. Is Bo one of the vendors? I believe she is. She was definitely in Planet Coaster, and I believe the vendors did carry over. Because I know that some people that have left still have voice credits for Planet Zoo. So like Ed, one of the CMs on Elite who's now left, is still one of the vendors. So I believe they did carry over. Because obviously it is the same language. So then you can still say the same stuff. Okay, all right, should we move on to the next one?
Wonderful.
I think we have a few little cars to show. So this is the Asia Japanese decoration by Koi Cat. Koi Cat
Wait, am
builds,
I gone too far?
No, you're here. Koi Cat builds some very unique and
That's amazing.
sort of like they're not strange, but they're very like imaginative. I wouldn't think to. Oh look, Bo's in the chat. Hello, Bo. I was in Planet Coaster. Not sure if I am in Zoo. We'll have to ask Mrs. Stan. I believe you are, Bo. I think you did carry over. Captain Cavavel says, this is beautiful.
This is amazing.
Sith Water Dancer says, wow. So we did actually show one of Koi Cat's blueprints on social, and it was like a little swamp village.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah, so that was Koi Cat as well. So then this is like another one of their blueprints, which it's not like a habitat. It's like a decoration that you can use anywhere, but obviously you could use in a habitat. So everyone say hello to Bo.
Hello.
Evil Grin says, nice habitat for the crocs. Lorenzo says, even the Asian style is gorgeous. I don't know what you mean even, because Asian like architecture, culture is like phenomenal across the board. Like they use, the way they use like the colours and shapes is very nice.
They're also really like smart engineers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like the shapes and stuff and how they achieve them is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like incredible. I love this little shrine. It's really cute.
It's great. Chanté, do your flamingo joke. Why? I don't know.
You have a flamingo joke?
No, I don't have a flamingo joke. A while ago, I think I did it on the last stream as well. A while ago, I was tasked with writing puns for a social post.
Okay.
So I had to write like a ton of puns, and my proudest one was actually cut from going live, and it was it said something like I can't even remember. It said something like flamingos are really confident and they just love to flamingle.
I quite like that.
See, I thought it was great, but Bo was like, I love it. So then it was eventually cut because we didn't get the asset for. Like, obviously, you need a matching asset for it.
Yeah.
So then, but like Bo now all the time it's like, I love that joke. You've got to do it somewhere. You got to make that joke. But it's not a joke. It's just a pun.
Flamingo.
And obviously, I did Google them. I think this brain of mine is not that smart.
I don't believe that at all.
I see flamingo. The best joke ever, says Bo. No, I did. I was looking into like rhyming words and everything for animals and game, and then flamingo eventually did turn into flamingo, and I was very proud. But
I want a flamingo with you.
I want a flamingo with you.
New R&B track by Berni and Chanté.
A Fight or Flight game. It says gorgeous. Yes, I agree.
Definitely.
See, everyone's giving me like pity laughs. Everyone's like, haha. GameStick has put like an emoji, and it's like, no, I need LOLs only, please. That's the energy I need. LOLs in the chat, please. Shanta equals pun queen, says Captain Kerfuffle. Thank you. Thank you. Sassy puns are the best. Yes, thank you. Thank you, I did try. All right. Should we go on to the next one?
Yes.
The next one is the Crashed Plane by, I think it's Fury, but with an I, number 4. So Fury 4.
Fury 4. That sounds...
LOLs in the chat, please. We're getting some LOLs. Thank you very much.
Lots of them.
Animal puns are unbearable. So we did actually do a social post recently asking people for their best puns. And it was very good. I had a laugh, but Paul, one of the CMs who's not... one of our front-facing ones, but has been on like a bunch of streams, and usually he's like the producer of the obviously like the Tuesday streams that you saw yesterday for Jurassic. So he works on all the social.
Okay.
So he went through like 800 puns, and obviously you get to a point where they're just the same puns. And he was like, never again will you do a social post like that. I did not enjoy it. But he says the worst idea would be a caption competition. So I haven't done that yet. But from his past experience, he does not enjoy the caption competition.
Oh, that would be great. I think it's...
Maybe we should just do it.
Yeah, right now.
Maybe we should just do it. He's not going to know. Lapino says, broken plane. I know, look at this. It's very cool.
It's really cool. That would look great, like Planet of the Apes kind of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like a King Kong sort of thing.
Yes.
Like a very much like a big, strong animal in their habitat would add to the aesthetic very much. I think it would suit that sort of animal.
100%. Hippo. Big hippo.
This reminds me of Lost, says Bo.
Ooh, dangerous.
Dangerous. All right. I do like this one a lot. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Ooh. This is the Zoo Staff Vehicle by Toaster. So there's a bunch of different ones, but they're all the same in theory, but they have a bunch of different stuff on the back.
Oh yeah, yep. Ooh, leaves.
Got some foliage. Got some cardboard boxes.
I made this cardboard box.
Did you? And we were like, ooh, there's a couple buttons in brown. They're gonna play with that. I'd get so buzzed to see the animals play and use the stuff that I've made.
I think that was the fun part of working on enrichment stuff, was just that it was more like the animals interacting with it as much as everything else, which is really fun. And we got a lot of fun bugs with the cardboard box in particular, like wolves wearing its hats and stuff. So that was great.
when you're developing it for the enrichment items in particular, so are you like tasked with? Do you know what enrichment item you have to make? And then you create it, and then you don't see the animation side of it until the end, or is it like you're part of the progress?
So it's it depends on the enrichment item. So for example, the cardboard box was pretty much one of us would make the cardboard box. We knew we wanted a cardboard box. And then it kind of goes to animation, they play with it and see how it feels with what they're doing. And then they will send over adjustments and be like, oh, it's too thick, or we want it slightly like wider or something. So it's kind of like a back and forth a lot of the time. A lot of things, like the termite mound needs a lot of like prodding from the animation as well.
Yeah.
Like we had a block out, and then we kind of have to go backwards and forwards, see how like the animals interact with it and whether we need to change it at all.
That's interesting. It's interesting to hear how it works, because I mean, I just see the end product. I'm like, yeah, that looks good.
That looks good.
That looks great.
Looks like a box.
We did have the animation bloopers.
Ooh, yes.
During the 24-hour live stream. So I thought that was a hoot.
Yeah, they were great fun. I saw a lot of those. They were really cool.
All right, should we move on to the next one? The next one is the Giraffe Museum Skeletal Mount by Vimzaz 42.
That's really cool. I wonder how lifelike this is.
They said, so I was obviously not occasionally, but it's more like occasionally I remember that I've read this. So I read all the Steam descriptions, but obviously some of them only come to mind when I'm again looking at the blueprint. I believe this person said that they thought that this was a lot of items, but their problem was they begin to lose detail if they tried to go any larger. So they said, I feel like I remember them saying that alphabet letters are your friend if you're trying to build something like this.
Oh, that's really smart.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing, says Poison Blade. Darling Game says, Chanté, I got some pictures from my animals. Send them to me on Twitter. I'm at Chanté Fuzz. Send them to me. I'd love to see them. I love seeing animals.
All animals are the best.
I love them. Yeah, they are. They're great. They're great, especially chickens that wear socks.
Yeah. All the time.
I think there's another one by the same creator on the Steam Workshop that is an elephant as well.
Oh, really?
But I had to choose between them, and I thought the giraffe was a bit, because we already had the elephant statue made out of the driftwood, so I thought the giraffe was a little bit different, which is why I chose the giraffe. Bo says, that's some amazing work. Wow. Oh, Bo, I forgot to say, eating another cream egg, are you? Bo loves cream eggs.
Really?
Just today, I saw her looking at purchasing 40 cream eggs on Amazon. Do with that what you will, community. She's a cream egg addict.
Wow. in one sitting, maybe? 40?
40?
Oh.
I'm not that big on them,
No?
personally. They're quite strong. But because Bo is such a fan and I see her eating them, then then what happens is I like really want to have some.
Yeah.
So like last month I went through like a phase where I had like cream egg like at least once every 2 days for like 2 weeks. And then I had one, and then I was like, I'm done now. That's it. And then now I'm done.
Yep.
Now I'm not doing it. Bo says, stop doing my voice like that, Chanté. I can't even remember how I did it. I can't do Bo's voice. I can't do Bo's voice.
Boys.
I can't do it. Captain Crawford says, honestly, who isn't a cream egg addict? What about you?
So I kind of feel like I get halfway through a cream egg, and then I'm over it.
They're just quite sickly.
There's
Very-
a lot of sugar in there.
Yeah, very
guys.
fondant. I feel myself getting ill while I'm eating it because they're so sugary.
You feel like this is Easter time. Now is time for egg-shaped goods.
Yes.
And then I'm just like, oh, I don't want egg-shaped goods anymore.
I don't want this egg-shaped good. All right,
No.
Baby Wax says, what's a cream egg? So a cream egg is like a chocolate egg that's like this big,
Yeah.
right? And then it's made of like a thick sort of chocolate shell, and then in the middle is fondant icing.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a very smooth fondant. So it's like a white fondant, and then in the middle there's like an orange fondant, so it looks like an egg.
A real egg.
But as you can imagine, with something that's like this big and it has a chocolate outer shell, and then it's literally filled with fondant, it's very sugary.
Yeah. Really sugary.
So they're a bit much.
But enjoyable. to a
They're
lot of
enjoyable.
people.
Bo says, I forgot to say, Bo said, don't challenge me, I'll eat all 40.
Please do. Can we just, you set up in here?
She would. No, don't let her. She would. That's the problem. She would. All right, should we move on to the next one?
Yes.
Next one is the photo area by Kingdom.
No, this is great. This is great.
Yeah, I did think like, whoa, that is cool.
Yep. I like this. I just want to mosey on in here, put my face through a hole, and just be a hippo.
Dagrack says, excellent.
Excellent.
Evil Grin says, never had a cream egg. What? To be honest, TBH, you're not really missing out there. But I feel like if you are able, you should have at least one in your life.
It's an experience.
It is.
Yeah.
Does it come with a syringe of insulin? No, it doesn't, I'm afraid. That's a separate purchase. If I make it to the next community meets, I will bring cream eggs for everyone, says Bo. Oh, that'd be great.
Wow.
Rainbow Crazy says, unless you're lactose intolerant, in that case, don't try one.
Yeah.
Lily says, my dad made me eat a frozen cream egg. What? Lily?
Frozen?
What are you talking about? I didn't even know you could freeze them. That sounds foul.
Yeah, and very
Oh
cold.
no, I clicked out of the chat.
Oh.
I gotta go back. Ferret Grandma says, I'm allergic to... What did you say? I'm allergic to chocolate now? Or I accidentally clicked out the chats. Now all the chat is gone. Chris says, they are British.
We are.
Yeah. They are delish. Not kidding, says Wolfhead. All right. Okay, so this one, I imagine what they've done is they've taken an art piece and then put this black circle over the top, right?
Yes. I'm assuming so. Let's take a look. Wait.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a circle. So you can have a circle on it. Pretend it's your face.
I have done one of these before. One of these photo things.
Oh. Yep.
And I felt like it didn't really fit the shape of my head. I felt like I have quite a square head. So a circle was not really working for me.
No.
It had like a lot of space here because I have a very square head. So
I'm in the same boat. I am a square.
are there any square heads in the chat?
Fellow square heads, come out.
Fairy Grandma says, yes, I'm recently allergic to chocolate. No!
Oh, recently. Wow.
Must be a recent development, but that's sad.
That's
What are
really
you
sad.
allergic to in chocolate though? What is the element that you're allergic to? Because maybe you can still have like vegan chocolate.
Yeah.
So,
There's other sweet treats out there as well.
hey, but not as good as
just
chocolate, are they?
No.
No. Bo says, I wouldn't actually eat 40, I swear. Don't listen to Bo. She put it in brackets, so it doesn't count. That was like a secret. I don't believe Bo. I wouldn't eat all 40, I swear it. Oh, Lord Puro says, I just have a fat head. No, square heads only. Wolfhead says, I guess I'm a square head. Oh, Ferret Grandma says it's the cocoa.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Wow.
What about... No, I don't know.
Milk? No. Milk is white chocolate.
What about milk chocolate? Yeah, can you have white chocolate then? That doesn't have cocoa in it, right?
It's got the like cocoa fat bits in it, hasn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going to talk anymore because...
I don't want to get it wrong
Yeah,
and be embarrassed. And I also don't want to recommend something to you that's incorrect and you try it and it makes you ill.
yeah.
I'm not a medical professional. Okay,
No.
should we move on to the last one?
Yes.
This is the water treatment facility by Nightbringer.
Wow. That's, wow, really official looking. Did you know also...
Oh.
I made the water treatment.
Oh, did you
in the
now?
game. So, you know, everyone. All those pipes were me.
Or are you like, when you see something like this, are you like, yeah, that's how I imagined them being put together. That's how I wanted when I was building this. I was building all the pipes and everything. You're like, yeah, I love the way they've used them.
I mean, this is so much better than anything I could have imagined. This is really cool. Really big as well.
It is big.
There's a lot of water going through there.
Yeah, they've got the separate piece as well to the right,
Yeah.
which is still the same. It's still the same blueprint,
okay.
but it's like a little separate piece.
Like a mini one.
Yeah, it's cute.
Very cute.
It's cute.
I like these. They're very cool.
Fern says, I think the water treatment was your first asset on Planet Zoo.
It was... No, actually, the first asset was the zoo gates. The entrance gates.
Yeah, Fern, you silly Billy.
You don't know me.
That is cool though.
Yeah, it's really cool, yeah. But yeah, water treatments and zoo bits and bobs is me.
Water treatments and zoo bits and bobs. That was
Yeah.
Bernie, wouldn't you know? Fern says, owl pants.
It was close. It was the second one, so
Yeah.
it was pretty close.
Lily Dan says, looks amazing with a face. Oh. Danny again says, all pictures are sent, Chanté. Woohoo! Can't wait to look at them after the stream.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to I have to cycle home first, so I can't look at them until I
Don't-
actually get home
Yeah,
because
don't
I may
cycle
crash.
on phone.
Yeah, it's not good. Formtastic says, oh, these are great. They look amazing. I do believe there's one that I missed though, and I feel like I should shout it out. Oh, okay. So if you go to my blueprints, and then it's if you go to the side here and
Yes.
press go on above.
The one above.
Yes,
Still
I'm
much.
looking for the Indian Garden Temple. So maybe it isn't.
This?
No. Oh, we've got insufficient funds to place that anyway, so that's not a good idea.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have it. I'm sure I installed it, but I really want to. I'm not installed it. I downloaded it, but I really want to show off. Seafluencer says, "All right, I've got to go. Thanks for a lovely stream again." Yes, thank you very much for joining us,
Thank you.
Seafluencer. I don't know if it's there. Is it up one? Well, they're in alphabetical order, so maybe it's up one.
That would be smart, wouldn't it? F, G.
Is that one there? Yes.
Yes, nice.
There we go. So this was the last one
Wow.
that I meant to show, but I was unable to because I hadn't placed it. This is the Indian Garden Temple by T. Jones, 63.
Wow, yeah, you couldn't have missed this one. This is amazing.
You read out Formtastic's comment with such a random posh accent. What did I say? Oh, these are great. They look amazing. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to be posh.
You're
Okay.
just naturally posh.
I'm very posh. All right. Okay, this is the last one. Formtastic says, I agree, didn't sound a thing like me. Formtastic, I don't know what you sound like. I'm just doing my best out here, okay? I'm trying to make people sound like I imagine, like Formtastic sounds like a fancy name. So, a fancy voice for a fancy name.
Fancy person.
A fancy voice. Diana says, I need to go, bye. Bye. All right. This is the last blueprint today.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I love the sort of like orange and browns that they're
Yes.
pulling together here. The
I love the
greens.
Indian stuff. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Look at these elephants. They look great.
Look at them. Look how happy they are. Wow.
I love this stuff. Who thinks of this stuff?
I know.
And not I.
Not me either.
And not I. From Texas says, well, I'm glad you think I'm fancy. Well.
Yeah. I wish everyone thought I was fancy.
Oh, Game 6 says, that's awesome. Thanks for the funny stream. What is Bernie's second favourite animal?
Okay.
Only... Wait, hang on. So you've said flamingo.
Flamingo.
And you said the snails.
Land snail.
Wait, so you've done two. Ha! Game 6 loophole. No, I'm just
Ha.
kidding. Right, do you want to do another one?
I love the pangolin
Oh, yeah.
so much. It's so cute.
The Chinese pangolins are like very unique looking animals. Very strange.
Yeah. Really unique. They're really, really cool.
They are. I agree.
Really.
I agree.
Have you seen the little like pink ones? You can get pink ones.
No.
They're really cool too.
Interesting.
Google those, everyone.
Lily Ann says, I love all the blueprints, are very creative. Evil Grin says, prehistoric looking. I assume you mean the pangolins and not this blueprint. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Ooh.
Game 6 says, ha ha ha. Okay. I think we're pretty much done for today. That is all the blueprints that we have to show. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have had a good time with us here. I've definitely had a good time. Have you?
Yeah, I have had an amazing time.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
You have been a treat, a hoot. Lily Diane says, thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming, everyone.
Thank you.
King of the Pride Land says, yeah, it almost looks like King Louis's palace. I see from Jungle Book. Yes. Oh yeah, Lorenzo says, Jungle Book. Poison Blaze says, gotta go, but love these stream, ladies. You two are amazing. Thank you. Fern says, great stream, guys. You did great. Ooh. Captain Kapawa says, Captain Kapawa says, thanks for the lovely stream. Have a great evening. Ooh, Fred Grandma says, thank you, Bernie and Chanté. Wolfhead says, they were beautiful. Alexis says, a very good stream. Bo says, bye, lovelies. Cavity Creep says, thanks, guys. Low Prayer says, thanks, guys. Chanté, what is your favourite animal? I can't do the fancy E thing. No worries. Rainbow Crazy. I am a big fan of cats. I love all cats. As long as it's a cat, I don't care which one. They're all my favourite animals. That's all I'm going to say. I can't choose between my little cats. Ant says, Bernie rocks.
Thanks.
Stan the Keyboard Man says, have a nice evening. Sith Water Dancer says, you've been lovely to listen to while at work. Oh, we've got so much support today. Ooh. Thank you so much. Chris says, thanks for the inspiration. Tony says, love the stream. Rainbow Crazy, see ya. All right. I'm not going to read any more because I feel like I've been reading them for so long. But I very much enjoyed having you all here today, everyone. And I'm sure we will see you again very soon. I think next Tuesday is the Planet Zoo stream. So I will be joined by, I think it is QA Phil, who you met during the 24-hour live stream. We had a lot of rave reviews of Phil. People loved watching him build. So I'm having him back on to challenge him to do something else. So please tune in. That will be next Tuesday, 12 p.m. UTC. But we will see you again very soon, I'm sure. Bye, everyone. Bye. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.